What is up guys, it's Cal, and in this video I'm going to show you where the hidden appearances are located for all three rogue specs. I feel like this is pretty important to get done now since the artifact weapons are going away next expansion, or the pre-patch, or whenever, so you want to get these appearances before then. Now what exactly are these hidden appearances? They're appearances for your artifact, where you have to do some specific task. You do something in a dungeon, etc, etc. There's just more to it than completing a mythic plus 15 or doing 100 dungeons or whatever. Also, especially since Battle for Azeroth pre-order is in, and you get a free 110 boost, like I did, my rogue is who I boosted in fact, this will be helpful for you. So let's get started. The first one I'm going to show you is for the subtlety rogues. This one is called the Tome of Otherworldly Venoms, and it's the only hidden rogue appearance where you might not be able to get it immediately. You may have to wait a week or a couple of weeks. I know, it sucks, but it's the only one like that, I swear. So first off, what you have to do is you go into your class hall and make sure you have the Vault Order Hall enhancement picked. It's on the second tier. If you don't have it picked, then make sure to choose it, which costs some order resources and some time before it goes through. Now what this does is that every time your champion completes a mission, you have a chance to get a vault ticket. It's not super rare, don't worry. So send your followers on missions. If you just recently got your 110 rogue and you only have like 1 or 2 followers, then you might want to send them on missions and start doing your class hall campaign so you get a few more, which will yield more missions. But anyways, do these missions until you get a vault ticket, and you turn that vault ticket into Marin Noggenfogger. He'll then tell you that you can have something in the vault that you're in, and this is where you find out whether you can get this artifact experience now or if you have to wait at least a week. You want to look around the vault for whatever's glowing purple for you to take. If it's not the keys of Lei Shin, which are up on the wall here, then you're sort of out of luck and have to wait at least a week. If the keys are there, then you can take them and continue on to the next part. The items around Marin Noggenfogger do change week by week. Now if you want to get more keys, which you most likely will need to do, then you need to pickpocket a special coin from any humanoid in the Broken Isles. The best place to pickpocket these is in Suramar City. Just stealth around, pick everyone's pocket until you get Marin Noggenfogger's lucky coin. If you quested far enough through Suramar till you've had the masquerade disguise, as you see I don't, then it's a bit easier. Now you can only hold one of these coins at a time, and you can only get them after you've turned in a vault ticket for that week. So you just turn the coin into Marin Noggenfogger at your class hall, then you can pick another set of keys. Anyways, what you do with these Lei Shin keys is you go talk to Tayoshi in your class hall and you get into a single player scenario on the Isle of Thunder. You may remember this from Mists of Pandaria. It's the exact same scenario. Now what you're currently seeing is my first attempt at it on my rogue, and also my first time I've seen this scenario in years. So I don't do that great at it on my first attempt. But what you want to do is you want to loot as many chests as possible in this scenario for a chance to get a burial trove key. These burial trove keys are used at the end, and the more you have, the higher chance you are of getting your artifact appearance. There's many obstacles in this scenario, like these giant stone dudes that will slam on the ground and will stun you for at least 5 seconds. Also there's lightning crap that slows you. There's also spiders around you that will web you if you don't kill them fast enough. They're a one-shot kill, so bringing Bear Tartar in the scenario is actually a good idea for a speed boost. And there's also these green runes on the ground that give you a sprint as well. Now there are plenty of Magu treasure chests which have about a 10 to 15% chance of giving you a burial key, then golden treasure chests which have about a 20% chance for the keys. You also have 5 minutes in this scenario before you get kicked out. I never got really far into it. Here I am transitioning into the next room by clicking this lever. Then there are runes on the ground that can disorient you and hurt you, so try to get around them. If you open a chest and a pillager spawns and attacks you, try and kill him because he has a 100% chance to drop a key. Also, getting to the end and killing the last boss named God Hulk Gul'dan has a 100% chance to drop a key. And now once your 5 minutes are up, you will be teleported into a room with a bunch of burial trove chests. And these chests have a chance to give you your subtlety artifact appearance. I only managed to get 1 burial key my first time around, so I didn't manage to get the artifact appearance my first go. But then I got another Lei Shin key, did it again, and managed to get 2 burial trove keys, at which point I was able to get my subtlety artifact appearance. So it only took me 2 Lei Shin keys and 3 burial trove keys. Oh, also something important to note, you do not have to be in sub-spec. You can do this in any spec. I was in Assassination when I got the artifact appearance out of the chest, and that is what it looks like. Next up, for the outlaw appearance. It's called the Emanation of the Winds, and this one can be gotten in 1 day. So first off, you need to make sure you have the beginner quests in Stormheim completed. If you just boosted your character like me, or haven't quested in Stormheim, this is what you do. You want to go to your scouting map and pick Stormheim as your next point. You then want to follow the quest and finish your scenario for whichever faction you're playing. You then want to complete the quest until you're given the quest, the Ancient Trials. Since Stormheim is very different questing wise for Alliance and Horde, it's like 6 or 7 quests until you get there. Now you want to keep following that chain of quests, even doing the quests from Yatanar's Head, until you get the quest Where Dragons Rule from Vethir. Now you want to complete this quest and then you're good. It'll lead you to the quest Cry Thunder, but that one isn't needed to be completed. Now for the next part. You want to do Neltharion's Lair and Vault of the Warmint on normal difficulty. If you're a noob character like myself, then most likely you'll have to queue for it. But if you're raid level geared, these dungeons are soloable on normal difficulty. I say normal difficulty because it's of course much easier, and you won't get locked out of them. I mean, you can only do 10 of them within the hour, but even if you're item level like 950, you probably won't. Well, I mean, actually, if you're item level 950 or higher rogue, and you made it through either of these dungeons 10 times in the hour, leave it in the comments below because I'd be genuinely impressed. But anyways, in the Vault of the Wardens, the boss Ash Golem has a chance to drop the right bindings of the Windlord, and Dargruul, the final boss in Neltharion's Lair, has a chance to drop the left bindings of the Windlord. The chances of these bindings do not increase for heroic or mythic. Once again, why I said you should do it on normal. Also, you do not need to be an outlaw spec to get these to drop. I did it in Assassination. Vault of the Wardens took me 3 kills of Ash Golem, and Neltharion's Lair took me 2 kills of Dargruul. Now once you have both bindings in your inventory, you have to get 10 Infernal Brimstones. So get them through mining or whatever. They're also probably super cheap on the auction house. Get 10 of those, then head back to Stormheim to Thryme Jarus, the other dragon that gave you the Cry Thunder quest that Vethier took you to. If you forget, they're located at 40.8, 80.8 in Stormheim, or where you see me flying to now. Once you reach there, you do need to turn on Outlaw Spec to talk to Thryme Jarus, to which there will be 2 dialogue options. You want to pick the bottom dialogue option, and you keep talking until there's a quest for you called Bindings of the Windlord. You turn the 10 Infernal Brimstones in, along with both Bindings of the Windlord, and then Thunderin will spawn. You know, the dude you turned both bindings into back in Vanilla that you got from Molten Core, then he gave you Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. Yeah, that Thunderin. He'll then keep talking, and ultimately turn your outlaw weapons into Thunder Fury looking weapons. And that's how you get to the outlaw hidden appearance. Now finally for Assassination artifact appearance, which is called the Cipher of Broken Bone. In short, this can be gotten from anything non-PvP related in the Underbelly. Now what I mean by that is that first of all these elite NPCs in the Underbelly have a chance to drop it. Now any NPC in the Underbelly can drop Sightless Eyes, and with 175 Sightless Eyes, you can buy a Wild Mana Wand from this NPC here, which is a one-time use, and it can turn any non-elite NPC in the Underbelly into an elite as long as it's above 90% health remaining. And then if the sewer guards are taking a break and you're not good at PvP on your rogue, like myself, you can pay some gold for a bodyguard to accompany you through the sewer so you don't get attacked. Now another thing is that these Underbelly Horde chests have a fairly high chance of dropping the artifact appearance. But as you're going to see here, you can't open up the Horde chest if you're accompanied by an Underbelly guard, and you can't just click off the Underbelly guard like he's a buff. You need to leave the Underbelly, then come back into the Underbelly for him to go away. Now watch here as I see this paladin, who I know full well will destroy me, and I'm just going to be a little sneaky here and take the chest while he isn't looking. By the way, most of the time when the sewer guards are off duty and the Underbelly becomes a war zone, there will probably be a chest that spawns here in front of the Black Market Auction House. There will at least be a little chime on your map showing where a Horde chest spawns. Also, you do not need to be an Assassination spec to get this appearance to drop. Now, I'll show you at the end how I got my appearance because that's, well, kind of funny. Since as mentioned before, I'm a scrub on my newly boosted rogue and don't know how to PvP worth crap on him. But anyways, that is what the Assassination Rogue artifact appearance looks like. And those are all the hidden artifact appearances for the rogue. As I said at the beginning, you'll want to get these appearances before Battle for Azeroth when our artifact weapons are going away. If you guys like this video, you can leave a like on it, sub to the channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.